Hey everybody, it's Miriam here at the Paper Wheel Studio, and I got something in the mail today. I got my order from Heidi Swap. I'm so excited. I gotta show you what came. It's just exciting. I can't wait to work with some of these things. So I want to show you what I got. I got, I'm only going to open one because I actually got two of these rolls. These are rolls of aged tickets. They have pure white ones, and then they had these. And I got the ones that are the aged ones. So it looks like they have been aged. So I got two rolls, and look at all those tickets. These are going to be just so cool too. I don't know if they're stickers or just tickets. I've never used them. So let's see what we got here. And maybe we'll play with a little bit of, oh, we peeled the front off of that one. Barely, but that's okay. If it comes off, we'll just ink it and it'll be just fine. So let's just see what, yeah, we'll just ink that bit and it'll be just fine. So, yep, these are just a roll of tickets, large tickets. Yep, they are not stickers, just large tickets. So they are quite durable cardstock, so you could use these for bases on clusters. And you're probably going to wonder what size they are, aren't you? Let's dig out my ruler. And see what size they are. If you like centimeters, it's about 3.5. If you like inches, it's about 1.5. I would say pretty close to 4 centimeters. 1.5 tall. And let's just go from there to the end and see what we come up with. And about, not quite, a little under 3 inches long. So these are just super cool and will be great for making large ticket clusters or things to put in your journal. So I can't wait to play with some of those. And then this is the rest of what I got. I went ahead and took it out of the box, but I have not opened this yet. And I'll be honest, I don't remember what I ordered, but most of what I got she had on sale. So, and some of her stuff she was out of. However, I did pick some cool things up. Some stuff that I didn't have anything else like it. So, got this nice plastic bag for storing things in. I like when you get your orders in these plastic bags because they're great for crochet projects even. So let's pull everything out of my plastic bag and I'm going to lay it off to the side. And most of what I bought, she's got color collections. Most of what I bought is from the Age collection. That's what it's called. These are tabs. And I'm not sure if they are cardstock or just paper, but let's check them out and see what they're like. And I thought these would be perfectly great to putting in a journal. If you don't like that excess little bit on here that these have, up there it's coming off, you can always, pardon me about the plastic, I can't really do much about that. These are from the Color Collection. And I believe I said these are the aged label, or tabs. She doesn't have whale tail tabs unless they're in one of her sticker books. I didn't see any on the site. Okay, so let's just, oh, these are actually cardstock, pretty heavy duty. If you don't like this bit here, just chop it right there, and then you have a bunch of little cardstock pieces that you could stamp on, and you would have a tab that doesn't have the little tail on it. So now I have these to play with. I wish I would have gotten me 2 of those, but I didn't. So these are, I believe, these are like portraits, frames. Yeah, let's see here. She was sold out of some of the aged products, or I probably would have bought almost one of everything that was in there. Can't really get this one out of here. There we go. These are also cardstock, but they're to look like vintage photos, like the old Polaroids. So you can stamp on here, or you can glue a picture down, and you've got a little booklet of those. Each one is different. See, there's a different one. There's some more. So they aren't all exactly the same. You get, I don't know, several similar ones, and then they change it over a bit. So, is that map? That's what it looks like. Very faint map piece there. Some of these, I believe, came from the Atlas collection as well. So, not exactly 100% sure at the moment, and I don't have my slip here, unless it shows up in one of my little bags here, because I took everything out of the box. These are vellum pocket tags. So I just thought they would be really cool with the vellum pockets. So I got them. And I don't want to tear up my little pouches in case I want to store some of this in the plastic pouches. So trying not to, or I would just cut them. I don't want to cut them for that reason. Okay. Let's see. In this pack, you've got a pocket here with a tiny tag. A very nice vellum pocket at that. Then you have a flag. And that's actually, that goes all the way through. It's like a sleeve here, which is cool. And then you have your little file folder that goes in here. And it just slips down in the pocket like that, which that would look really cool, either long ways or short ways in a journal, however you'd want to put it. So those are super cool. And I think this vellum feels like you could probably stamp on it very easily if you use VersaFine ink. I also got me some, this is a tag book. Let's open tags and journal cards. So let's open this up and see what they look like. Pull these out. I don't know if they're a booklet together or if they're just loose. Oh, they are a booklet. So we've got tags. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, you don't have to hardly do anything to that. Add a few little, maybe ink spots, and look how gorgeous that is. I just love it. And there's an old ledger-like look to those. And look, there's that one. Oh my gosh. What does that say there? I really can't read it. I think it's supposed to be letters and numbers. 30 something, maybe. I don't know. And then we got journal cards that are the same. So they're the same width, or you could use these for a pocket and put those in it if you trimmed them off a little bit, huh? But we got all these already pre-made journal cards that simply just need decorating. And I have all those to play with now. So we're going to lay those over here. Wonder if I'm going to end up knocking that over. Guys, I got to get a drink here. Okay. And then we have more tags here. These are all the same. I'm not going to open this package right now, but these are tags. They are 4 3/4 by about 2 1/2, which are great for journal pockets. Those will be pretty amazing. And then I have this little bunch of tab-like things, I guess. Not sure what she called this one, but I can't wait to use all these things. Okay, this has just little labels, several little, and I'm pretty sure they're all just cardstock. I think maybe, I don't know, what do we got here? 5? Yeah. Dang on. There we go. And then there's these little labels. Then you've got these slash tag, almost like flags. You could use them even for tabs on the side of your page. That would be pretty cool. You could use them for altered paper clips. And we have some more little files. And these are in the black color. There's four file folders. 1, 2, 3, 4 tags, and probably 4 labels, I would say. 4 or 5 labels. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 of each. Okay. And then I got some hole reinforcers. I got 2 packs of these. They're just white, and I think these were called blush, but I'm pretty sure I think these will hold the ink unbelievably. So I did get these, and I thought, ink dauber will fix that baby up. And these are stickers that you can put on. I think they're stickers. Pretty sure they are, because I saw Tony use these in Crafty by Tony. So we got those. And then I got the one that has the quarters on it in the aged. I wish these had the names on them so you could tell. There's numbers, but pretty sure this is the aged. And this is the actual blush one. It's kind of a peachish, but it also kind of reminded me almost of ink it up a little bit more, and it's almost like a vintage photo. And I love these tabs on the tops of tags. These right here are just, and this one too, because it looks like they're folded over your tag, and I just think they look amazing. And then I got a package of the black and gray. I didn't get any other colors, but I thought between these I would have plenty with what I've already used my, what's that thing, die cutting machine, and cut some out otherwise. So I got these as well. So just for fun, why don't we grab a journal card or a ticket out of here and decorate it up. How's that sound? I don't want to use my vellum ones yet, and I don't want to use these bits right now, so let's just pull something out of here. Looks like one of these tags or journal cards. We'll just take the one off the top, and we'll just go ahead and decorate it. It won't take long at all. That's the beauty of these. So I'm going to pull this off here, and be careful. I got a little bit of stuff on here that stuck to my tag. I'm just going to take my scissors and just barely try to snip that bit off there. There we go. Without taking the tag, I'm just nipping the little bit off the top that holds them together. And these tags are heavy enough. If you're real careful, you shouldn't cut into your tag when you do that. All right. Oops, missed a little spot there. So we'll just come back there and see if we can scrape that bit off. Nope. Let's try again there. Along this bit. There we go. Let's try it. There we go. Still got some more on it all the way up through here, I believe. Okay, I'm not going to play with it anymore. I'm going to do a snip snip on my corners. Give myself the tiny rounded look. And before we go very far here, I'll put my other tags off to the side. And I want to grab one of my new Hopefully Enforcer pieces. Let's see what else I have here. Which one do we want to use? Let's use one of the blush ones. Or do we want a gray one? Let's use a gray one. I believe there's only one card of these in here. But you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got 42 hole reinforcers, and that's going to last you a while. Take that out of the little bag. And yes, it's just one piece of cardstock. So let's pull one of these off down here. And we're just going to pop the little circle out. And we're going to just put it over top of the circle on the tag. They just fit. And when you ink around the edge of it, that'll be perfect. So now we have that. And oh, that's not the piece I wanted. Where's that little ruler I had the other day? It's probably gotten buried or something here. Knowing me, I buried it in my piles of goodies. Ooh, there's a pretty piece of lace, huh? I'll pull that. There's another smaller bit that's kind of pretty. Oh, shoot. I guess I'll go with something else since I can't find it. Ah, here it is. Get that plastic out of my way. I keep these, though, so that when you are making your specimen cards or things, you can use them. And oh look, that's even gray. Let's put this right across the bottom here. And then I'm going to pull out one of my, I don't have any of my larger 10 volts people out, but I have some black and white labels, I believe, and some of my cottage girls. So I think maybe I'll pull out one of those purple ones where we were looking through them the other day. Remember the purple ones that didn't quite fit anywhere else? I think they look nice on this. Where's that needle? Here you are. Careful you don't stick your finger when you use your needles. That is my needle point. There we go. I just usually just gonna tear that bit up. Goodness. Why aren't you cut? There it goes. And since I'm snipping off the end, it won't matter there. It tore a little bit, and even if it did, it's, oh, I want to make sure. Would you look at that? There we go. This one's cooperating. I think it is. I think it is. There we go. Get a hold of that little tiny bit if I can. And I'm going cross-eyed looking at it. There we go. I don't know. It's probably going to... There we go. I was going to say, if it doesn't come up sticky this time, we are going to glue it down. So I'm going to start over here at this edge. And let it come across. Right along the edge. The very, very edge. Okay. Oh, there we go. And we're going to use a little sander, even though it's thicker than regular washi. We're going to sand it off the side here. Hold that over. and sand until it's ready to come off. Yeah, there we go. So we got that. And let's get my girls out. Let's see. I don't have many in that one, so let's pull from, where are the others? I know I had them here because we just used them the other day. Here they are. And I think I'll use, no, I don't think I will this time. I don't think I'm going to use any. I'm going to just ink her up. And do we want to use the pink one that we almost used the other day? Oh yes, doesn't she look pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. I love that. Yes, I do. So let's see what we want to give her to play with today. Or some kind of a label, ticket. Whoops. Trying to shut my box on somebody here that doesn't want to stay inside. You keep popping out of there. Let's put you back in there. Okay. Now, I did say purple, didn't I? So, let's see if we have... Maybe we could put two girls on here. I don't like that she's looking the other direction, however. Okay. She's a little bigger. Will she fit on my tag? She will. I'm going to just go with Miss Purple instead of Miss Pink. You'll be on the next one, honey. Oh, looky there. There's a little black tag that will work perfect on here. Just jumped right out at me, didn't it? Up, 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 up. Behave, girls, behave. There we go. Oh, I want to take that little black tag away. Okay, got that so far. And let's see, lace. Do we want to add lace since there's a girl on there? There's a piece of lace we can add. And we don't want to cover up that top. Train certificate. That might be kind of cool. Let's see what else I got here. A butterfly, but that's blue. We don't want blue on here. We don't want a bug slide. Here's some of that if we decide to use it. We have a bird and a stamp, and what are you? That's a brown stamp. There's a black number 13. Trying to stick with black and whites here, folks. Pretty pink butterflies. If you were purple, I would take you. Oh, what is... Ah, look what I found. I found a purple butterfly. All right. There we go. This is what we're going to use. And we're going to create this tag. And we're going to be happy with it, aren't we? Now, I had a little circle on here that has disappeared. So obviously, it has stuck to the back of something or gone somewhere. So, oh, there it is, hiding under the butterfly. Okay, we're good there. And let's pull something else from my black labels. I've been cutting labels out. These labels are from Junk Journal Studio. I'm pretty sure there were some that I cut out that were black that will work here. That's a dark green. Maybe not, but I thought I had some black ones in this. Just a few. Maybe I don't. What are you? You're green. Guess I haven't cut any. Oh, here's one. This one will work. It's black. Let's see if I have another one just for... Can't believe... Oh, here's one that could possibly work. Okay. Let's see, what are you? Are you more solid black ones anymore? Nope, nope. No, no. Green. Brown. And that's what we're going to use. All right. Got that done. Okay. So we're going to ink around our little girl, and I'm going to go ahead and use Vintage Photo because that's what I happen to have handy. So ink around her. Kind of get that area between her feet and boots. I don't like to cut those bits out when I'm cutting out these little people because I'm afraid I'll cut a leg off. So I usually just leave them together. And this tag has a lighter background, so that's okay. Just inking around the edges here with my what's on my dauber. Don't need a lot. And get my glue that I left unclogged. So hopefully I don't need to take the pen to it. Hopefully not. Nope. I think I'm still flowing. Oh yeah. Just not upside down. Alright. So I'm going to get glue down on her and spread it around. And avoid the very edges. I can always go back and add glue because I think what I want to do is lay this down underneath her. So let me ink it up first. I need more ink. Where did my ink go? Ink, ink, you're hiding. Where are you? Ink, 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 where are you? Woohoo, where are you? I can't find my ink, so let's go with what we got. I'm going to do small amounts of inking today. Just enough to get the edges. Alright, so let's put a little glue on the back of this. Again, I can come back and add to it if necessary. I'm squeezing the glue bottle good today. I like that. Must not be as cold outside. I'm not as cold, so that's the good thing. Alright, so we're going to put the train certificate down with our girl. I should have done this before I put glue on either one of them. Alright, let's put it right like that. That's how I want it to go down, if it fits that way. So we're going to put, we're going to have to bring it down because I don't want to cover up our hole. So let's do it. Stand her on the ruler at the bottom. She needs a little glue on those feet, I think. And we're going to press that in there. Try to line it up straight. To go down crooked. I don't like when I end up putting things down crooked. And we're just going to put her down. We can come back and add glue where we need it. I got a little close to the edge, but you know what we're going to do? We're just going to trim that little tiny bit off there. Then we'll come back in and add our butterfly and some more pretty labels. Still, that just piece of clear, it's a clear hole, and it just kept wanting to stay there. Okay, so now we have our butterfly, and we've got some more labels here. So I'm going to start down here and put that one like that. And we'll put this one maybe like this. And let's see where we want to put our little butterfly. We might not need that little oval. However, I like it and said I'd use it here, didn't I? Okay, that's good. And then maybe the butterfly on top of this piece. It kind of brings them together. I like that. That's what we're doing. Okay, a little bit ink on the outside of these. These are just paper pieces, again, from the Junk Turtle Studio Days Gone By kit. She's got 2 or 3 of them. Grungy labels from Days Gone By, I think. That's what she calls them. Alright, I'm just going to put a little bit along the bottom because it's going under our other one. And I'll go ahead and put them together first. Oh, we want it over here on this side. Okay, let's just go ahead and put it down so you can't see that bottom number, and it's just sticking out at the top like that. Ooh, I like that. Okay, put some more down on here. I love having these bases to work with. This is just, I just love this stuff. Especially when you don't have to start from scratch when you're creating something. I mean, look, all we had to tag, all we had to do is put the label, the reinforcer on it. Add a few labels here, which we'll put that under the edge of her dress there. And then we're going to give her a little bit of dew on her skirt before we put our butterfly down. Want her to... All right, butterfly, cooperate. Here we go. Hold that part down. Oop, there we're... You think I'd learn to not get glue on my fingers, but I don't. I love to have glue all over me. Well, you know what I mean. It just means I've been working in my craft room, and I love to work in my craft room. So this was very simple. We made it out of 2 of the items, the old reinforcers and the tags that I got from Heidi Swap. And all I had to do was come on here and decorate it the way that I wanted to. Kind of like that oval there in the midst of all the square pieces. And we're going to take our butterfly sticker off here. These are usually very simple. That one came off in no time at all. So let's let the butterfly land on that with his wings up there. That'll kind of bring that in. And there you have it. We have a beautiful tag. And if you want on your butterfly piece, come in with your sander and just sand it a bit to take the glare off. You can kind of see where I sanded that there, but that's not a problem because we'll come back in here with a little bit of our vintage photo ink and just simply rub some on there. There we go. And there we have it, y'all. A beautiful card that we made, what, in a matter of maybe 10 minutes? Okay, 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. You've already got all the bases. All you got to do is pull the stuff out that you want to use and put it down. And that's how you do it. All right, y'all. You have a wonderful afternoon. Thanks for joining me and sharing in my excitement with my Heidi Swap items. And I'll see you in my next video, everybody. Bye-bye for now. Take care.